Hello, Aquarius. This is your weekly tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries Tarot. My name is Michelle. I'm an astrologer and I use astrology and a tarot card reader. And I use astrology and tarot to provide you with insights for this week. This is an energy reading, so it's going to be a holistic overview of all the energies acting and working together. There's always an extended video. Those links are down below, and I also now offer a membership that will give you free and complete access to all the extendeds from here on out for as long as you're a member, and extra perks like 2 special membership live chats with me that are just members only live chats, and I'll answer tarot questions for you. So it's like having your own personal tarot reader in your pocket. So rock it out and check it out. And hopefully I'll see you on the Unbound membership. And there are other memberships you can choose from too. So whichever you like, I appreciate the support. Let's start with the astrology. There's a full moon happening. Did you know that? I know, we've been talking about it forever. It's a full moon in Leo, which of course is your direct opposite. There is a opposition between the sun in Capricorn. Saturn's there as well, but it's particularly between the sun and the moon, which is natural. When the moon is full, it's in direct opposition to the sun. That happens every single month to help us check in with our balancing powers. That moon is full, and why is that moon full? That moon is full because the sun shines upon it, and it allows the sun to, the surface of itself to reflect the light when the sun can't be out for some of us on Earth. So in other words, the opposites help each other. And for you, this opposition, especially maybe inside of yourself, is all that you need and all that you desire and all that you want individually, versus the crowd and all those social beliefs or issues that you have taken taken on for yourself. But there's conflict here. There's conflict between what you really want and what you feel you have to do. And the squares that are happening between all the fixed signs now because of the full moon and where the sun is positioned, you guys are squared to the north and south nodes. And what does that mean? That means that this is a real check-in time. Are we doing things right? How can we level up? Right? How can you, as an Aquarius, and all this, the sun being in your first house, how can you balance out what you need, or realign what you need, what you really truly believe, what's really important to you, and how you want to live your life with what you support and who you support, who your friends are, and what you get behind. Because those places where they're not balanced and they just don't make any sense and they're not even working for you are really going to be cumbersome and want to explode and branch off right now. And it's a good time to let it fade and let it go. In your 12th house, what's happening? Hello. Big old conjunction around the same time as the full moon. Big old conjunction, Aquarius. Big old conjunction between Mars and Venus. Now, Venus is, of course, our desires, how we value things, what we value, our feminine energy, our receptive energy, our creative energy. And Mars is our masculine energy, our progress, our forward motion, our commitment to something, our dedication to something. And they're both completely conjunct. They're almost at the exact same degrees. And it's a crazy, crazy conjunction. So what does that mean? You now have the energy because it's got Pluto sitting right next to them. And this conjunction is happening, I think, trine to Uranus. So it's almost like change is happening through this vitality to actually create a different option, right? It's like, why are there only 2 options? Maybe the balancing factor is something we haven't invented yet. And this is where the change, or something that we, especially with that Uranian energy, something that we didn't even think of before, can actually be born. So wait for that creativity. It could actually surprise you, especially coming out of your 12th house. You ready? Let's get into the cards. We got chameleon spirit and dolphin spirit. See, somebody has just been pretending that everything is cool and everything is fine. Somebody has just been pretending, like, in other words, not even necessarily lying. This is about sitting back and saying and allowing people to just forget you're there, not necessarily taking either side. But it's not that you don't actually have a side. It's that you haven't revealed a side, or this person that you're dealing with, they haven't revealed a side, or somebody is plain and simple doesn't want to make a decision. That's kind of what this energy is. Either they're doing it intentionally because they don't want people to really know where they stand, and they want to make it look like, I don't want to get in the spotlight about this one, or no comment, right? And ultimately just kind of like have people thinking, oh, you could be on either side. It's kind of like, if you've ever watched that play Hamilton, it's pretty popular. It's kind of like being Burr, right? It's kind of like being his arch enemy, his rival, Burr. It's he says a line that says, smile more, talk less. And that's exactly what this modality right now. Smile more, talk less, so that people can't decide which side you're on. But that's also playing it real fucking safe. And so ultimately, there's just a sense of, is this wisdom or is this cowardice? And that confrontation is what is going to be faced with this Leo full moon. It's not necessarily you. It's just a sense of, you might be even noticing this, right? A sense of, is this courage or is this cowardice, right? Is this wisdom or is this cowardice? Because it gives you an advantage to not let somebody know what you're really thinking. It's like, pick a motherfucking side, right? It's like, if you don't know where you stand, you could fall for anything. And that's a sense of falling for a false sense of safety in the in-between, that kind of thing. And then we have be at home. And this is Cancerian, 4th house energy. Maybe this is just a sense of, y'all don't care about what's going on outside. You're worried about what's going on in the house. Like it's like, that's what's most important to you right now. In other words, your focus isn't outward. It could be very inward right now. And then sand spirit, be playful. This could have something to do with your children. I don't know what it is about your children, but this could have something to do with your children. Trying to keep it light. Oh, maybe you're intentionally trying to keep something away from them, or trying to keep it light for them because you don't want too much of that talk to get through to them. And then surrender now. This may be almost like something happening that you don't have a choice. Something is coming through, maybe something foreign, something happening that you have to react to. You're trying to play it off or trying to make it look like it's not a big deal. Lay a solid foundation is Virgo energy. Hold on. Lay a solid foundation as nothing is wasted. Okay, so this is really good stuff. It's a sense of because you have a solid foundation, because you've established yourself very well, this might provide some sort of stability when, hold on. It's almost like I feel like you've done too much work for something. You've done too much work to give up now. It's like this feeling that you don't want to let go, or that you should let go now. In other words, okay, yes, let go now because you've done all the hard work. You can let go now because you've done all the hard work. And this may be a sense of, it is time to let go. It is time to like hand over the baton to somebody else. Or in a sense of, you don't have to protect your children or somebody in your life as much as you think you do, because you've already laid a solid foundation. They can take care of themselves. Or there is a mentality out there that has been laid in place, so it's not going to require as much. Or it could be the mentality that's been laid in place. No, I don't want to say that. This is building. There's so much more to this, because none of my questions are answered. I just have more questions. So be at home. This is like be comfortable and ease up because you've done a good job. Like let it go and let it be because the foundation is there and you don't have to try hard anymore. That's what it's saying. You've tried hard enough. You've earned something. You've already earned it. So now give it over to God. That's pretty much the summary. Spirit has your back. There it is, watching from on high. This is great spirit and wisdom overseeing things. Also cosmic alignment. So sort of the time is now. You're supported in this and feeling supported. And maybe that's what it's about, is that you finally feel supported. You finally feel like you've come far enough to kind of like be like, oh, everything is going to be okay, right? A sense of go ahead and let yourself feel like that. Let yourself feel a sense of comfort is important right now. And then make your dreams real. And Spirit has your back. Spirit is saying that this is absolutely attainable. And it looks to me, make your dreams real, like with 5 plus 6, 56 is 5 plus 6 is 11. 11 is all of a sudden you realize something, or dreams are realized, or you realize what's important to you. It's almost, especially with Mercury and Aquarius right now, there's a sense of aha, the next big idea coming out of nowhere. But it is kind of coming out of nowhere, right? It's coming out of your 12th house with all that. Yeah, it's not necessarily a romantic relationship. Everybody talks about fucking sex with Venus and Mars. It's not. It's like conception. Think of it like that. And conception can be of the next big idea or the next great idea. And this is it, almost like it's like the birth of this new idea, or the reception of this new idea, or the revelation of this new idea. And it could also be a new relationship or the idea of a new relationship. It could be that too. Whatever's in conceptual form right now, what I'm saying, whatever is in conceptual form right now, there's a transference here, or a high capability or a high probability for it to be transferred into reality and to start becoming reality, like a baby, and now coming into reality. You've laid the groundwork, Aquarius. You've laid the groundwork. And I think that that's what's the most important message here, is you've done a great job laying the groundwork. All right. Been feeling this deck. A viewer sent this into me. This is the Maya Oracle deck. A viewer sent that into me. Hey Aquarius, leave the comments below. Timestamp in the comments where you like really had an aha moment, and it's like what messages like really made you like skin jump in this reading. I would really like to know. Leave the comments below and let me see the timestamp. Energy is here, and then smoke. What the hell? Okay. The energy is building here. This is almost like before there's smoke, before there's fire. It's almost like something has been building for a long time, and more energy is going to be put into it. There's a sense of churning energy. You can start to see the manifestations of it. You may not see the fire yet, but you see the smoke for it. So it's here. It's real. It's all of a sudden you can start see the burning. I don't think that means anything destructive. I just think it means that now it's visually coming into reality. Aquarius, not so much abstractness anymore, please. Ooh, Scorpio, it's time to release negative energy. That's really interesting. Scorpio is the South Node. In other words, it's time to stop doing things the easy way. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. It's time to stop doing things the way that you're comfortable, suppressing things, keeping things down. It's time to start allowing more of your emotions or more of yourself to be shown. That's kind of what it is. Also a sense of, remember, negative energy it's too much you've held on to. It's too much you've absorbed. It's time to like push that out into the ether and allow it to dissipate. Or this is a Scorpio. You need to release a Scorpio because that shit is getting in your fucking way. Anything you're being asked to release around this full moon, it's asking for you to release it so you could get it out of your goddamn way, because it's in your way, because you don't have space for the something new that you haven't even seen yet. You don't have space for something new until you release the old. And the more smoke and mirrors, you're maybe pretending. This is all about pretending. Pretending. Something is okay. Pretending. You're wasting energy on pretending, on the smoke and mirrors. Somebody's wasting energy on the fucking illusions. They're illusions. I'm sorry. Because illusion is something else. They're wasting energy on this illusion. And honestly, it's such a powerful time now to not waste that energy, to take that energy back and then allow it to take that energy back or stop wasting it. It's really just saying make fucking space, make fucking room, clear out the smoke and mirrors. It's not getting you anywhere, right? The illusion is dissipating now. Okay. Ooh. Okay. We have Field of Dreams here. Okay. So this is, if you build it, he will come. You've seen the movie, right? It's such a great movie. James Earl Jones, Kevin Costner, fucking incredible. Ray Liotta's in there too. Field of Dreams. Field of Dreams is you've manifested this, you've worked on it, and it's coming your way. It's coming to you. Oh, maybe that's what it is. It was just an illusion before. Oh, that could be too. Okay, but it still makes space, because release negative energy is asking you to make space. Timeless Earth is here. So this is, manifesting into reality. You got a lot of Earth energy here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, a sense of reality. Reality is the 3D world, right? Just because it's not reality doesn't mean it's not truth. But reality is the measurable by height, width, length. That's 3-dimension, and also the 4th dimension, time, because we measure by time as well. But that's the 3-dimensional world we live within, and those are things then that will be able to be measured and quantified by our 5 senses, right? So something is coming into this. Timeless Earth is becoming more sincerely who you are. And then questioning your beliefs. That's really interesting, but it goes along with this card. Questioning why you believe what you believe. Why do you believe what you believe, Aquarius? That goes right along with time to release negative energy. You have been under the wrong impression about something, and it's about to you're about to be forced to change that, because it's what's been getting in your way. It's a mindset, it's a mentality, Aquarius, holding something back, not taking a stand on something like, I don't know what it is, but it's like playing both sides, or just sitting in the background, not speaking up, playing it safe. All of those things, there's a sense of, why do you think that that's the best way to go? Because it's not. It's not. And this energy is asking you or begging you to do something differently, to not do it the same old way. Like to ask, why the fuck am I doing these things? It never works out, right? That's the kind of sense. It never works out. It's the same old shit. Maybe you finally get a grip on being able to recognize that. Okay. But what's this all in reference to? Temptation. You're distracted about something. There's some sort of distraction here. And what is this distraction? You have the key sitting right in front of you. What is this distraction? Mental conflict. It's like you're torn. It's almost like you're thinking of a bad, stupid relationship, or a dumbass relationship, or trying to keep things up for a dumbass relationship, all to basically distract yourself from what you're really supposed to be focused on, which is fucking changing the world and moving forward with your goals and aspirations. It's like, enough of the smoke and mirrors illusion shit. You're really putting your intention into, it's like, pay attention to what's important. You've already got a good start on it. You've already got a good start. Like focus your energy on that. Enough with the distractions. Ooh. Aquarius. What is this? You're not reaching high enough. Follow the voice of your soul. Star ancestor is here. For you. You're aligning yourself now. It's becoming very clear with what your life mission is. And that means leveling up and making the necessary adjustments. You're a teacher. Learn from a spiritual teacher. You may have met somebody that is now like a guru or a mentor for you. And then we have move beyond ancestral patterns. So it's almost time for you to take over. You have star ancestor, follow the voice of your soul, and then move beyond ancestral patterns. It's time for you to move beyond this sort of like, you're trapped in family. You're trapped in that fourth house. You're trapped because it's a safety place for you. It's time for you to move beyond that, or move beyond what they were capable of doing. And they're asking you to focus so that you can please move something forward instead of staying where I left you. Let's go to tarot. I can't wait to continue this. I'll see you there.